Hello and welcome to today's Inspired Young Latina video podcast series. With the book launch coming up this December 12th, we have created this platform for you to inspire, to get to know the authors in a more personal level, and also to inspire other young Latinas to share their stories and to lift up their voices. At the same time, with this platform, we would like to set an example for the upcoming generations. We need to empower them and remind them that they are more capable than they think. Today I am with Samantha Ante. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, thank you. Really excited. It feels weird to be now the one interviewing, but I feel great and I'm really excited.
I'm glad. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as I mentioned, my name is Samantha Ante. I am 23 years old. I came from Colima, Mexico when I was 16, when I was your age. So I came here to pursue my dreams because when I was in Mexico, I felt like my surroundings were not allowing me to reach my highest potential. So seeing all those family issues that you guys will read in the book made me really just want to escape and find new beginnings. To me, change, it is an opportunity to obviously start all over, and just a fresh start is always welcome.
Oh, for sure.
In a lot of ways. And I study communications. I'm currently interning with Univision. I have my radio shows on Saturdays as well called A Toda Voz. You can hear it in 1340 AM or WJOL.com. And I love communicating. I love informing because to me, an informed community is a stronger community. Una comunidad informada es una comunidad más fuerte. So that's what I do.
I think you definitely do a good job.
Thank you.
How did you hear about Young Latina Talks, and what inspired you to be part of this movement?
Well, I've always loved public speaking, and I watch a lot of TED Talks as well. So I was thinking a few weeks before I found Young Latina Talks, I was thinking I need to find a platform. I need to get involved, in more public speaking opportunities. And then a lot of people were sending me the link to Young Latina Talks. I was like, wow, this is meant to be. First, it was my friend Jennifer, then my friend Joanna, and then I saw it my own, through the news feed on Facebook. I was like, wow, this is meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need to try and apply. So as many of us, we were scared of applying. We didn't think that we were gonna get it. So I did my video anyways, and it was really fun to be able to do it. And then luckily Gabby Hernandez reached out to me to let me know that I was chosen. What inspired me to be part of this movement is because definitely as Latinas, sometimes people try to lower our voices to tell us that no, you can't say a message, or no, as an immigrant as well, it's really hard to find your voice and a sense of belonging. So being able to be part of that movement definitely inspired me. Just to see the mission of it inspired me. So I really wanted to be part of it, and I'm really happy that I was able to.
That's good. How beneficial was you to find this platform and to lift up your voice?
This platform was beneficial to me because I was able to talk about a topic that came from my own experience. My topic for Young Latina Talks was you cannot be in a place where you feel like you're not reaching your highest potential and where people are constantly bringing you down. And I think that is not really talked about. I know that they say you become the 5 people you surround yourself with, or you should always surround yourself with positive people. But sometimes it's hard to let people go from your life, especially family members. It's hard to not listen to them when they tell you, oh no, that career choice is not for you, or no, you shouldn't do that because nobody in the family is doing that. So for me, being able to let go of negative comments or things that my family and friends in Mexico will tell me definitely helped me and make me the person I am today. So finding that platform was beneficial so that I could share that message and hopefully invite others to believe in themselves more than anything, and also that we are all like stars. We shine no matter where in the sky we are. If we're in China, we shine. If we are in the US, we shine. So it was really good to share that message, and I hope that I inspired people through it.
That's definitely relatable.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to be a young Latina?
It means responsibility. As a young Latina, it means I am responsible for the upcoming generations, to be the representation that they want to see, to show them that despite of the stigmas, despite of all the stereotypes, and despite of everybody who is trying to take our seat out of the table, we are here to show them that we are capable of more things. And even if they say no, we are here to change that. And because to be a young Latina means that you are definitely following the legacy that people like Jackie Camacho or Luz Maricaro, Leonor Hill, all of our mentors, we are responsible to make our dreams come true as well, because we have them looking at us too, and we also have the younger Latinas looking at us too. So definitely responsibility, but it also means success. I feel like if I was another ethnicity, I don't know. Obviously, I would love where I will be from, but I think being Latina, it's a blessing to me.
For sure. 100%. Well, congratulations. In a few days, you will become a published Latina author. Did you ever think that you were going to become a book author one day?
Definitely, I always dreamed, to be a book author and sign books. But to be able to have, that opportunity coming at me at this young age, it's huge, because now I know that it is possible to be a book author. And obviously, thank you to everybody who was involved in the making of the book, Jackie Camacho and Alexandra Rios Taylor, for believing in us and to make this possible for us. I am super grateful, but more than that, this is to make my 16-year-old self, proud and happy, and just closing that. That chapter of my life and being able to tell my story, that means a lot to me. Definitely never crossed my mind, just a dream, but now that it's becoming true, it's unrealistic almost.
Yeah. And what does it mean to you to be able to have that story captured on paper?
As I mentioned, it means like a closure. Obviously, I went through a lot, so being able to write it down and then reflect on it and being able to see like, wow, I really went through all that. I was really strong like when I was younger. I can still be strong when I'm older.
Yeah.
And to me, obstacles are always going to be there. And if you want to be successful, obviously the obstacles are going to be double or triple sometimes. But to me, obstacles also teach you that you need to keep going and test your capabilities. So to be able to look at my obstacles and write them on paper definitely means like, wow, you can do this and more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And so share with us some of your future goals and how do you plan to make them happen?
Well, one of my future goals is definitely to find, first of all, graduate from college, because since a long time I've been wanting to graduate college, but since I was undocumented before, it was kind of tricky and expensive to go to school. But as I mentioned, and my mom always tells me, school is always going to be there. So I've been taking it slower steps, but I never stop learning, even though I haven't been consistent with school. I've taken my breaks, but I've been working really hard, and I've been learning from, my internships or other experiences. So definitely number one goal is to graduate college with a bachelor's degree in communications, and also in acting, because I love acting. And obviously I would like to see more Latino representation in the acting industry. So I want to make that representation. So I want to be more involved in the acting field, and if not, producing films for Latino actors. So that's one of my main goals. And to have a happy life and to be happy with where I'm at. That's like long-term happiness, I guess.
That's amazing.
And also I want to be able to get my mom out of work and just provide for her. That's like my ultimate goal, and I want to do that within 5 years. I'm giving myself that deadline. And to my father and mother-in-law too.
Well, you'll definitely be able to.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Samantha, for sharing this experience with us today. Before we end, what consejo or advice would you give other young Latinas that are watching?
Well, definitely believe in yourself. I know that there's so many people that may tell you that your career choice is not realistic, or that you need a plan B, but you have to always stick to the plan A, and you'll for sure make it happen. Of course, we need a plan B, but if you always stick to plan A, you will get there. Even though there's bumps on the road, but life is amazing, and the obstacles to me is like the salsa on the food, you know. It's like what gives it the flavor. It might not be the greatest flavor, but once you go through it and everything goes back to normal, it's a rewarding experience, and it definitely makes you stronger. So keep believing in yourself, keep pushing, and keep believing that you are a young Latina and that you are capable of anything, and your story matters no matter what.
Well, thank you so much again, and thank you for watching this episode. And make sure you go listen to her talk and read her chapter, because it's an amazing chapter, I bet.
Thank you so much, Emily. You're great. Bye, guys.